Are we good? Yes. Hello. Good morning, Jolly Tea drinkers. Good morning. Good morning. Yep, connected. Hello and good morning, Jolly Tea drinkers. On this lovely Friday morning. Hold on, making sure we're all good. Boom. All right, I think so. Looks like we're good. Thank you. Hold on, making sure we're all good. Boom. All right, I think so. Looks like we're good. Thank you. Hold on. That's exciting. Hold on, let's double check that. Make sure all of that is good. Of course, Friday morning would be the time when everything starts to act a little amiss. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning and welcome. Come on in. Happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another calm coloring. All right. As I get my markers together, let's start with our scripture, shall we? Today's scripture is found in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 6, and it reads, "So that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me." The fight against fear is really strong, but God's word is stronger. God's spirit is stronger than fear. So I like to remind myself that the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. I will not walk in fear this day or any day. All right, let's see. This morning, our curly girl is back. Our loose waves curly girl. She's back and she's happy. It's Friday morning. She's like, "We get to color today on Friday?" I said, "Yes." And so she's here with her nice signature cup of tea. She has a nice flower next to her, a little teapot to refill, because even though you have a large cup of tea, you always need to refill because let's face it, you're going to run out of that tea real fast. And she has a little teddy bear here keeping her company. And there's a little gift box over here in the corner. She's got her sweater on because even though it's technically spring, it's still a little chilly outside, Maybe this morning the snow fell. Did that happen for any of you? Perhaps the snow was falling this morning. And she said, "Look, I'm putting on my sweater because it's a little chilly out there." And we still have some butterflies around and some hearts. So cute things. Thank you for the hearts. Speaking of hearts. And so let's go ahead and get started on this. Hello and welcome. If you are new and just tuning in, welcome to Calm Coloring. This is today's coloring sheet. Our curly girl is back with her teddy bear and her teacup. And if you're new around here, please feel free to jump in the chat. Let me know if there's a color that you would like to see on this page, and I'll be happy to accommodate your request. I am using my Ohuhu alcohol art markers. Yes, I am. I left a link in the description if you want to see the exact ones I'm using, so that way you can see the exact colors that are available. And you can just jump in the chat and let me know if there's a color that you want to see. Maybe you want to see purple in her hair. Maybe you want to see a blue flower. Maybe you want to see a pink teacup. You let me know, and I will do my best to accommodate that. I do happen to have this pink in my hand right now. These are dual tipped, so there's that nice fine point on one end. We got the chisel broad side as well. I like to use the fine point because I'm trying really hard to stay within the lines. Although if you are a frequent visitor here, you know that I have a lot of trouble staying within the lines. Maybe not this morning though. We'll see how this goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with some pink here in her sweater. let me know if there's another color that you would like to see on her sweater, or perhaps on this teddy bear, or on this gift. And we will do our best to make it happen. I enjoy these markers. They're nice, smooth, they're bright, nice bright color, and I like it a lot so far. I just got these markers last week, so I'm still getting used to them. But so far, they're pretty nice. I am new to the world of Ohuhu, the brand that we're using. And so I figured this would be a nice starter pack, before I went straight for the Honolulu series that all the cool kids are using. So I'm trying these first, and so far, so good. They're quite nice. Nice bright colors. I got a pack of 48 sets. So we have 96, actually 94, because 2 of those markers are just colorless blenders. And I'm enjoying all the different shades. I really wanted to get more shades of markers because I wanted to do a little bit more with the colors on my sheets. So this pack, these 2 packs, actually give me more shades. So I'm quite happy about that. So this morning I'm starting with this shade of pink, which is really quite cute. I like it so far. And of course, let me know if there's a color that you would like to see on this page. I'm happy to try to accommodate your request. Feel free to jump in the chat and let me know. Also, let me know how you're doing this morning. How are you doing? Are you having a good start to your day? I hope so. It's Friday, The end of the work week for most, not for me, but for most people. And so I want to be happy for you reaching the end of your work week and getting ready for your weekend fun festivities. Do you have any calm, relaxing weekend plans? Like just laying in your bed and catching up on some rest? Those would be my plans, let me tell you. I think there's nothing wrong with planning your weekend around laying in your bed and getting rest, because especially if you don't get enough rest during the week, we need that rest. We do. I think I'm gonna make her collar let me see, a different color, perhaps this purple, and around her sleeves as well. I think we'll do that. But I hope your Friday morning is off to a good start so far, a nice calm start. You always want to start your morning with as much peace as possible, because you know that the busyness kicks in and then you're just kind of off and running. So if you can start your morning with a nice, calm, peaceful moment, it's really helpful for you. So I started my morning with morning prayer, and then now I'm doing some coloring. We added some pink, and now I'm doing some purple around her collar. I thought it might look kind of cool. Our curly girl this morning is wearing a sweater because even though it's officially spring, it felt a little winter-like this morning. It felt just a little winter-like, and she said, "Oh no, I am putting on my sweater." And that's okay. Some people woke up and it was snowing this morning, so I completely understand, curly girl. I understand. It was a little chilly. Did you have to turn on your heat this morning, even though it's spring? It happens. Spring starts slowly sometimes. All the time. I'm gonna make this part purple too. Maybe just a little bit right there. That'll work. And just put a little bit of this pink right here too, like part of the sweater. That works. I think that works. What color should we make the teddy bear? You let me know. And what color should our hair be? I'll start adding some color, and you can let me know if there's a certain color that you would like to see in her hair. You know, these curls are great. Maybe you want to see some color in them? Let me know what you think. We'll start with our typical yellow, and then we'll see what else we can add. I think that her hair is so fabulous. We need to add some color to it. No color is off limits for hair these days, so it won't be off limits here either. If you have a color that you would like to see in her hair, please feel free to jump in the chat and let me know. I'm using my Ohuhu markers. Somebody say Ohuhu. There you go, Ohuhu. And I have a pack, 2 packs of 48 color markers here. So I bet if there's a color that you would like to see, I probably have it. So let me know. Sorry, I shook the table there. How is your morning going so far? Did you sleep well? Do you have a busy day ahead? Do you have a nice, calm weekend ahead of you? Well, I hope your day is starting peacefully just by being here. Look at that. I'm just adding some yellow. I'm starting with yellow, but I plan to add some other colors. Let me know if there's a particular color you'd like to see in her hair. Yellow is always a good staple to start with. Fix my cloth a little bit here. There we go. And this is a nice golden yellow too, so it's pretty nice. There we go. Maybe a little bit over here. And she's got flowers in her hair too. So we've got lots to color this morning. Thank you for taking the time to stop by and say hello. I know you're busy this morning. It's Friday after all. You gotta take the kids to school, you gotta go to work. So thank you for stopping by. Peeking in just to see what we're doing. We usually color at night, in the evenings, to get ourselves ready for bed. You know, just to relax at the end of your day. But this morning, we're doing a little morning coloring. Doing a little bit of coloring in the morning. I think actually we'll do it again tomorrow morning as well. A little Saturday morning fun. I figured it would be nice to color this morning. Look at that. And let's see, I'm going to put some yellow down here too. So I'm starting with the yellow just because it's the lightest color. And I'll add another color in here to these lovely curly strands. Let's see, maybe a little of this. So I'm trying to add all my yellow first. And this one here. There we go. There we go. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll add some more yellow here. Some yellow strands, but I also plan to add some color. Good morning. If there's a color that you would like to see, feel free to jump in the chat and let me know. You will need to subscribe first. But if you just want to watch me color, feel free to sit back, relax. So I'm adding the yellow. I have a couple of other colors here in my mind that I'm going to add to her strands. Maybe right here. And then we'll see what that looks like. She's got these flowers too, so we'll add some color there for the flowers. There we go. And a little bit here as well. I notice that everyone likes when the curly girls are back, so we might be doing some more curly girl coloring. I think you all like to add the colors to her hair, which is really cool. I'm gonna add some yellow here. There we go. And maybe a little bit here. Let's see. I enjoy getting all these curly strands. I'm gonna do here, this little section right here. There we go. All right, let's see about adding some other colors, shall we? I'm actually gonna make right here yellow too. Maybe a different color there. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So I'm thinking about adding this pink, sort of pink. It's like a light pink. Is this the same one that we... No. It reminds me of sort of the pink that's on her sweater, but it's a little bit peachier. So I'm just adding a couple of them into the strands, and then I think I'll find another color to add in there. That'll be nice. Put them throughout the curls. Hello and good morning. Welcome. Welcome to our calm coloring morning session. We do usually color at night so that you can become all as calm as you want to go to bed. But this morning I thought, hey, let's start the day off with some calm, shall we? Right now I've got my curly girl back with her big, voluptuous curly hair. And I'm just adding some color to her strands. If there's a color that you'd like to add, let me know in the chat. Let me know what you'd like to see in the chat, and I will do my best to accommodate. I'm using my Ohuhu markers. There we go. I have 2 sets of 48, so the color that you want to see is probably in that set, in one of those sets. So feel free to let me know. I left the link in the description so you can see the exact markers that I'm using. That way you can know what colors are available. I'm thinking we need to add another pop of color in here, huh? Just trying to put in all the light colors first. And then we can add perhaps some dark colors. Maybe the same purple that's on her sweater, we can add that in to her hair. Or it can be a different purple too. You let me know. And if not, I'll choose a color. I like the fine tip of these markers. It really helps with getting to every one of these strands. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe a little bit here. All right, let's see. I'm gonna grab another color. A little bit right there. All right, let's see what color. Just kidding, hold on. Hold on, just a little bit there. Okay. All right, let's see. This and this. I think I might want to use maybe like, so we have, it's like a pink and a yellow, and what other color will look great in that mix? Still thinking about that purple, maybe 2, 3, 4, 2, 7, 1, 5, 2, 5, 8, 5. Let's try that one. 2, 5, 8, 5. And the numbers that I'm calling out are just what's on the, they are the numbers that are on the markers themselves. So this one, it was 2582 in the illustration. 2582. There we go. So 2582. Okay, good. There you go. And I'm using my swatch sheet that I created when I got these markers. I swatched them out so I can see what the color will look like on my paper. And then I know which color I want to use on the sheet. I figured this might be an interesting color to try in her hair. I don't think I'll put too much of it in. So that way it'll be like a little streak here and there. Right? Oh, thank you for the hearts. Let's see. Add some more over here. See what that looks like. Right? Lovely. It's just a nice little touch to add to her hair. Oops, just a little bit right there. And don't forget to think about what color you want our teddy bear and our flowers to be, and our vase and our teacup. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, in the chat. And I will do my best to pull those colors and make those colors pop for you here on our page. I like it. So if I add too much, you'll probably lose the effect. But you can here. Look at that. Nice, right? Maybe this one, this strand right here. I think that works. Maybe even a little bit here. And one strand up here on the top of her head. There we go. I think that works, right? Should I add more? I'll put this one right here. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm gonna also add a little bit of brown in there. This brown has sort of a yellow, it's a nice warmer brown, so I think it really complements the yellow nicely. We can always add more yellow strands too. Or any of those strands. I still have some strands open. If there's a color that you'd like to see, let me know in the chat. She's got lots of curls. I'm gonna make this brown too, so I kind of colored into it. Actually, I'll do the whole thing brown. There we go, right there. I'm gonna make this section back here brown as well. This strand here brown. There we go. I think that works. I think that works. Hello and good morning if you're just stopping by. Welcome to Calm Coloring Morning Edition. We normally color at night around here to put ourselves in a nice calm state of mind before going to bed. To decompress at the end of the day. But this morning, we're doing a live session this morning. I thought, hey, let's start the day with some coloring. Let me see if anyone wants to join me. So thank you for joining me. We have our curly girl. Our curly girl is back with all of her fabulous hair. And man, I'm thinking maybe one more color can work in here. What color do you think will work in her hair? With these other colors. I'm gonna make this brown up here. Maybe a touch of red. Go. And this. Beautiful. some red in here. Let me see. The red. This one, is that too dark? I'm gonna try it. 187. Landscape. Let's see what it looks like. I'll add some over here. Oops. Hello and good morning. Welcome to Calm Coloring. Thank you for joining me. We are just calmly coloring this morning to start our day. If you are new to the channel, feel free to jump in the chat and let me know if there's a color that you would like to see on this page. I'll do my best to accommodate your request. All right, how's this red looking with these other colors? Too much, too little? Do we need more red? Maybe some of this. Some of this. How are we liking it? Do we need more? Do we need less? Do we need some black strands? Well, actually, it looks like there's some black strands in there naturally. Let me add some red over here. I'm also thinking about adding some blue. Can I fit some blue in this hair? What do you think? There we go. So many layers, right? Maybe I'll make this red here. There we go. That works. Add some red right here to this strand too. Maybe this. And a little bit over here. I think that'll work. What do you think? Do we need to add more? I'll put some over here. Put 2 strands of red. A little bit over here. And even right here. Get a little red in this strand over here. I like it. Now I still want to add some blue, so let me get the blue. Let's see if it works with those colors there. 207. Maybe 2925 landscape. 2925. 29. Oop, can you see that? 2925. Good morning and welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I know you have a busy Friday ahead of you. So this is the perfect stop to calm yourself to start your day. We usually color at night, but this morning we're doing a little special morning session. I'm so happy that you were able to stop by. Even if you're watching the replay, thank you for stopping by to see us and join in our calm coloring community. We're all about peace around here. Well, peace and joy. All right, I'm adding this. You know what? Let me add a little bit of, keep coming back to this. Just a little bit of pink pink around her sweater there that I missed. And now I'm just adding some blue strands. I just thought it would look nice in there. To have some blue strands. What do you think about this blue in the middle of all these other colors? Does this work for you? Let's see. I mean, she's multicolored hair. The hair color goes along with the fun of the curls. I do this. With those curls, you have to have fun with your hair color, right? It just needs to happen. I'll add some of the other colors back into some of these white spots, just to make sure we don't miss anything. There, okay. Well, maybe the brown might be better. Like just around here, just the brown in those areas there. There we go. I think that's pretty good. I think this is a nice little strand right here. And this one. There we go. A little bit of brown right there. How are you feeling about that? Let's make this one brown. This area brown. And this. I think it worked out. Wait, this one strand right here, brown. You like it? I think her hair is a masterpiece. All right, let's see what colors we should make these flowers, and this flower over here, and this teddy bear. Or even the teacup. What do you think? I'm thinking I want to do with our teacup. Let's see, and the teddy bear. I'm gonna make the teddy bear green. I want a green in here somewhere. So it doesn't have to be the teddy bear, it can be the teacup. But what color should we make the teddy bear? 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. For our teacup. 3, 3, 3. Yeah, maybe we can use that for the flower. Okay, I'm gonna use this for our teacup. It's a little bit of a darker green. I think it works out nicely. Hello and good morning. Welcome to Calm Coloring. If you're new to my channel, welcome. We usually calmly color at night to kind of get relaxed before bed, but this morning I wanted to do some coloring to start off my day. So happy to have you join me. If you would like to offer a color suggestion, please feel free to jump in the chat and let me know what color you would like to see on this page. As you can see, we went a little colorful with her hair there. So I'm open to suggestions for colors. If there's a color you would like to see, feel free to jump in the chat and let me know, and I'll do my best to accommodate that request. I'm using the Ohuhu art markers. I left a link in the description so you can see the exact ones that I'm using. That way you'll know what colors are available. Right now I'm getting this teacup a nice deep green. Nice deep green. I just happen to choose it. Try to do this to try to get rid of the streaks. Nice, right? I'm gonna do the handle green as well. There we go. And I'll do the rim as well. Get that rim green. There we go. And right there, there's our rim. I think I'm actually going to make the plate the same color. So you have a green plate with a green cup. Decided to make the match. Sometimes I like to make the plate a whole different color. But today I said I will make them match. There. And I actually want to add a little bit of yellow too. 2, 3. I want to add a little bit of yellow to this section here. I should have colored that first before I did the green. It's easier to go from the light to dark than from dark to light. That works. Give it a little bit of brown for our tea there. Our delicious morning brew. Speaking of tea, I have my tea right here with me. My little teacup right this morning. I'm drinking my blueberry buttermilk pancake flavored tea by Dessert by Deb. Let's see. So now we have our teddy bear, these flowers. What colors should we make these flowers? I think we can make these and these the same color. We can make a match. I'm thinking I might want to do 942 and like a blue and maybe a blue and a green. 9544. Let's try it. A light blue and a light green kind of combination here. It might be interesting to see what happens with that. So let's try it. There's our light green. Of course, if there's a color you would like to see, feel free to let me know in the chat. This one. Ooh, and maybe a light pink might work in here too. Okay. I'll see what I can find. That'll work. Oh, thank you for those hearts. I appreciate it. Good morning and welcome to to our morning calm coloring session. We do usually color at night. So if you're new, just stopping by and you're like, this is too early to be coloring calmly, then feel free to join us in one of our night sessions. Go ahead and subscribe and set your notifications to all so that you know when I go live. Ooh, look at this light blue and this green combination. Do you like it? I think it's really nice. Lovely. I think the two of them together are soothing, quite soothing. I think I might find a pink to add to this soothing mix. So good. Hope you're enjoying this morning's session. Feel free to hit the like button if you like it. And subscribe if you would like to join my calm coloring community. Ooh, let me get a pink. I want to get a pink in there. A light pink though. 263. That might be the lightest one. 263. Okay, let's try this. So I'm just gonna add some pink now to it. I always enjoy pastel colors. They're nice. They come together nicely. There we go. I'm gonna do right here. Yep, and I'm gonna do this one here. And this one here. Oh, I missed a couple strands. Let me get in there. I'm gonna make this one pink too, since I kind of did it already. And hold on. This one green. And I'm gonna make this green here. Some mintiness. This one blue right here. And make this pink over here. I like it, it works. And I'm gonna make these hair strands that I missed, I'm gonna make them brown. There we go. See, there's a couple strands here I missed. Nice, right? This color combination, this blue, green, and pink. I'm gonna make that combination happen up here as well. I'll start with the green. I'll make the full flower green and that full flower pink. Yep. And I'll make this one blue. I'll do that. Do the entire flower that color. And then mix this green right here. Add the green over here. And I think I'll make this one green too. So many little flowers she has in her hair. And you can make this blue happen right here. I'm gonna make this over here a blue. I think that'll work. And I'll make the rest of this stuff like a green. Yeah, I'll make the rest of it green. So I think, yeah, I'll put the rest of it in like a darker green, like the greenery around it. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe the same green. This one right here. Nice dark green. You know, when you get flowers and it has like all those greens in it, like surrounding the actual beautiful flower. Thank you for the hearts. Hello and good morning. If you're just stopping by, welcome to Calm Coloring Morning Edition. We usually do color at night, but this morning we're starting our Friday with some calm, peaceful coloring. If you have a busy day ahead of you, then you've come to the right place. Get your morning started with calm. Calm and peacefulness. All right, so we got all the greenery here. Right, that's a strand of hair. Let me give that a little bit of brown. That area of hair. And I think I'll use this green for these leaves over here too. Oop, man. I went way outside the lines on that one, huh? It's not even a line there. And this one right here. It wouldn't be a calm coloring session without me going outside the lines, so it all works out. Gonna make these green too. Wait, there's some leaves over here. Stem right here. Nice. And I have a couple little flowers down there. And the green. And the pink. Not forgetting the pink. Maybe I'll add yellow to the middle. Take that yellow and put it in the middle. Ta-da. There you go. And I just saw that I missed some of her sweater here. There we go. I'm still thinking about our teddy bear and our vase. Like, what color should we make that? What do you think? Attempt to make the middle of this flower yellow. It's a little dark, the print. That'll work. Hello, good morning and welcome. Thank you for stopping by for a calm coloring session. Feel free to jump in the chat. Let me know if there's a color that you would like to see. What do you think about this vase and this teddy bear? What color should we make these? I'm going to use some of this pink over here on the butterflies. I'll reverse it down here. Reverse. And I'm going to use blue on the other end. If you are enjoying this, hey, feel free to subscribe. Come on and join me every day. We usually color at night to kind of, calm ourselves down at the end of the day and get ready for bed. But every so often, we do a little morning coloring as well. I might make this vase like this blue or something, or this purple. I'm going to use that purple. So if there's ever a color that you want to see, be sure to jump in the chat, subscribe, jump in, let me know, and I will look through my box of colors and do my best to accommodate that request. I am using Ohuhu markers. I left the link in the description so you can see the colors that are available. It is these ones. Ohuhu. Pretty nice. They have nice colors available. And if you can think of the color, Chances are pretty good that we have it. We have it. And if we have it, we can use it. There we go. I was going to make the whole thing purple, but now I'm thinking I can use a different color in here. Let's see. Purple. I can use that blue. It can be blue and purple. Like the look of that? I think it works. All right, let's see. We're going for it. So how's your morning going so far? Did you have breakfast? Did you hit the snooze button one too many times this morning? Come on, it's okay. It's just one of those mornings, huh? I hit the snooze button once, just once. But once is still a lot, when you have to get up. Sometimes that snooze button is just, it's too good. It's too good. You just want to hit it as many times as possible. I'm thinking of adjusting my snooze button time to like 20 minutes so that if I hit the snooze button, it's really worth my while versus like 5 minutes, I think most snooze buttons on your cell phone alarm clock are 5 minutes, I think. I think the default is 5 minutes. So it's not really worth your time to hit snooze, you might as well just get up, which is what we're supposed to do, and keep going. But I'm thinking of switching the default time to like 20 minutes to make it worth my while. But that's also dangerous too, because then you'll just oversleep, be late for work. It's terrible. Okay, so I still have a teddy bear. What color should we make this teddy bear? I'm hearing maybe like gray. I could also use one of these colors that's in the flower. This light blue maybe. That might look cute right there. I use that light blue here as well, so it might look really nice. Let's go with that light blue. I'll start with his ears. Look at that, look at that. Look at those ears. Look at that. Our cute little teddy bear. He's in a good mood too. He's like, it's Friday. This is great. Hello, La Sharika at home. Good morning. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm doing some early morning coloring today. How are you? How's your morning going? What fun things did you make for breakfast today? You know how much I enjoy watching your videos. Whenever you're cooking, I'm like, I am there. I only wish that that YouTube had smell-o-vision so we could smell the food too. I'm going to do his head now. I mean, it's 2025. You'd think they would have, fully created smell-o-vision by now, but they haven't. They tried to create everything else except for the most important thing, smell-o-vision. All right, we got our blue bear here. He's very happy. He's full of smiles this morning. Just like our curly girl, she's full of smiles. Just like I hope you're full of smiles. After our coloring. I'm gonna let me see, make his mouth. Where's that lovely light colored? I guess I could use this yellow. Let me see. 7502. That's on the. There we go. Maybe I should have stuck with pink. That's okay. Oh no, that works. Our happy teddy bear. There we go. And what color should we make his little bow? I can bring back this pink right here, which is, I think, this same pink right here. Or I could use like this lighter pink or green. Maybe just this blue. Tie it in with the blue. So our blue bear with the blue bow. Cute, cute, cute. And I'm gonna make the little dot purple. Yep, that works. And we still have a nice gift box over here. I'm gonna use that light green that we had, that we used over here with our flower. I'm gonna use that. All right, look at that. A green gift box. And what color should this bow be? Should I stick with the blue? I think I want to use this pink that we used up here. This light soft pink. Or we can use this one. I'll use this one. We haven't used this one too much. Where's that pink? There. I think it's this one. It's the one we used. 263 is the light pink, and 190 is the sweater pink. Okay, so this one right here. A lot of sounds happening outside today. There we go. Our bow is a nice pink color. There we go. Nice. And I'm gonna give her I'm gonna give her spoons. This same color we used over here on our teddy bear, on his face, by his mouth. Gotta stir the tea. Alright, and then I'm going to give those hearts. I like these two colors together, that blue and that pink. Pink and blue. So I'm gonna add those colors to our hearts. And this one right here. And I'm gonna do this one, blue. And there we go. Take it out. That works. And then, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... I'll go this way. That's on the other side. I'm going to pull out an honorary Bianyo marker. And I'm going to use it to give our curly girl some color here. I don't have my skin color markers just yet, so I'm a little limited in my box of Ohuhus. So I'm just whipping out one of my Bianyo markers to grab this one for her skin, give her a little color. I do have some skin colored markers on my wish list, my secret, not so secret wish list. But I don't have any yet, so I just have to reach back for my Bianyos. Give her a little bit of warmth. Yep. And right here on her face. Hello and welcome if you're just joining us for this calm coloring session. We are almost finished, but feel free to like and subscribe and join us for future calm coloring sessions. We usually color at night as we kind of relax from the stress of the day and get ready for bed. We usually color at night. And so maybe that's a time that would work better for you. So be sure to like and subscribe and set your notifications to all so you'll know when I go live. We are live this morning, just as a special morning calm coloring session. Although I think I will go live tomorrow morning as well, so you get this special heads up. won't be as early as today, but maybe 9. All right, now I'm going to attempt to just pass the marker over again to try to clean up some of these streaks. So let's see. I find that if I pass over it while it's still wet, it will all dry together with less streakage. There we go. Something like that. Sort of. And we'll let it dry and see if it will maintain a streak-free look. No guarantees, but it's more likely this way. You know what? I'm gonna give her. Where's my gray? I'm gonna give her some gray. 535 545 illustration. 545. I'm gonna give her some gray eyes. Have you ever known anyone with gray eyes? It's a pretty cool color. I like it. And then down here, I'm gonna give a little bit of, let's see, we used the purple, we used the blue. Actually, I can break that purple out again. That purple might be nice down here. Grab that purple. See. I like to do some light outlining. And that. A bit of outlining there. Some by the spoons. Probably need to do it right there. Just a little. And then I'm going to do some dots in the background, I think. I've been playing around with background dot action just for fun. I definitely want to get some soft pastels and do some more like soft background stuff. But until then, I'm going to play with my markers. So I'm making a background without actually really making a background. Let's see, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use one of the lighter colors. Maybe that green. used. Oh. And I'm gonna add another color. I think I want that color to be maybe this pink. Interesting. How do you feel about the dots? Every time I do them, I do something kind of different just to experiment with the look. I don't know. I don't think I quite have it exactly the way as I want it yet, though. It's just like an idea that's in my head, and so it's fun just trying to make that idea come to life. It's just like a little background thing. A little bit of background joy, almost like glitter, but I don't have any glitter, so we're using markers like they're glitter. Creating a glitter-ish type of situation. Kinda glitter, kinda. If you're still with me, hello, good morning. Thank you for joining me for this calm coloring morning session. We've been coloring for, oh my gosh, yeah, a long time. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your morning. We are wrapping up here as we're finishing up our picture with some dots. Some cute dots. Why not? At some point, I'm going to get some glitter or crayons or markers or something to try to add some more fun to these things the right way. But for now, this is what we have. Check it out. Voila. Here's our masterpiece. We have our curly girl with her curly waves. Lots of colors we used in here. We used some brown and some red and some blue and a couple purple streaks there and some yellow. It gave her a full gamut of colors in here. And she had some flowers in her hair, so we used some nice green, blue, and pink color combinations. I used that same combination over here. The green, the blue, and the pink, and a little yellow in the middle. I used some dark green for the leaves today. Actually, this is the same green that I used on our cup, our signature teacup. And I made our cute teddy bear this light blue color. He's smiling, he's happy. And I gave him a darker blue bow, which matches this lovely tea kettle over here. So these match. And the tea kettle also has some purple on the handle and on the top and on the spout. And I used a little bit of that purple right here in the middle of his bow, which was really, really, really cute. And there's some butterflies, because you know what? We're in spring, technically. Even though it may not feel like it for you where you are right now. Technically, we're in spring, even though it felt like winter this morning. So there's some butterflies here to remind us that spring is here. I gave it a nice little pink and blue combination and did the same for some of these hearts here. Got some dots in the background for some background fun. We gave her some gray eyes. We made her eyes pop a little bit there. And we have a nice little spring green gift with a nice pink bow. And this is the same green that we used over here on these flowers. And this is the same pink that we used over here on those flowers. Isn't that nice? I gave the tabletop some purple outlining and some spoons. I thought that was pretty nice. I think this is a fun thing, but she had like a couple of nails there. Well, she had one nail at least that was showing. Giving her some nail polish. Why not? Give her some nail polish, just for fun. But yeah, and I got some dots. The dots are just me playing around with some background imagery um, until I can get some pastels and things to kind of make it a little smoother. For now, I'm doing some dots and I'm having fun with my dots. I gave some pink and purple, green, and yellow dots in there. So they came out pretty well, I think. Very cute, very cute. Oh, let me color my scripture reference. I'm going to use this pink and blue combination. So today's scripture was found in the book of Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 6. So that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. Always coloring outside the lines when it comes to these things. But yes, I like to remind myself that the Lord is my helper. He's my shield, my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. And no matter how crazy the day looks, I'm not going through it by myself. God is in control, and he watches over his people. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 6. I'm going to use this color and the blue color, the same ones that I use for our butterflies. I like this color combination, so we might do something with these two specifically. Like if we do a 2-color challenge or a 3-color challenge, I might use these two specifically. Maybe a yellow with a 3-color challenge. It might be fun. And there you have it. Our picture is complete. If you enjoyed this coloring session, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel. We do these coloring sessions. We have been doing them every night in April, every day in April, and today is morning. So if you enjoy this time period, feel free to come back and join me sometime. Would love to have you. It's really a peaceful time for you. It's a peaceful time for me. You can bring your own coloring supplies and color along with me. You can chat with me if you'd like and offer color suggestions for our pages. And if you like these pages, I left a link in the description for a couple of the pages that we have available on my Etsy shop. If you're interested and you want to do your own colors and things, feel free to check out that, click on that link and check out the pages that I have available, and you can color along with me. Every single one of my pages has a scripture and just some kind of cute picture to color. So feel free to take a look if that's something you're interested in. And if you enjoy listening to me read scripture, I have an audio Bible playlist that you can listen to on my channel. And I also have adult sleep stories, if that's more your flavor. And so they're just fun bedtime stories that you can listen to, or, it doesn't have to be bedtime. It can be any time in the day that you want to relax. You can take a listen to that, my Bedtime Tea, One More Steep Before Sleep playlist. But be warned, many people have told me, that they fall asleep within the first 5 minutes of listening to these stories. So if you're driving, I would suggest you don't listen to them while you're driving. Put it on when you come home, when you're relaxing and you're just trying to like get ready for bed. That's when you should put it on to help you sleep. Um, and sometimes when I'm coloring, I do read a chapter just to kind of give you an idea of how the stories go so you can kind of get a feel for it. But yeah, check out both of those playlists, subscribe, come on back. Would love to see you again. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. It is Friday. For some of you, that means that the weekend relaxation is upon you. And that's wonderful. That's not the case for me. But I'm happy for those of you who have a nice, relaxing weekend ahead of you. I hope that the rest of your day is peaceful and calm. And yeah, be sure to subscribe, set your notifications to all so that you know when I go live because sometimes I like to pop up and surprise you. Now, I will give you a heads up that I will be on again tomorrow morning, probably around 9 though. I'll just do some Saturday morning coloring. And if you'd like to join me, you know, I'll be right here. Go ahead and set your notifications now. And I thank you so much for watching. I hope the rest of your day is wonderful. Here's our lovely picture. Thank you for all of you who stopped by. It's wonderful having you here. And hopefully we'll come back and I'll see you again soon. Have a wonderful Friday. Until next time, Jolly Tea Drinkers. Have a great day. Thank you. There she is. Bye.